Hello. We will start with a Dynaband or an elastic tubing. And we'll take the band up. Very good. And when you're up, your legs are still about shoulder width apart, knees soft. Pull down with your band and exhale. You got it. And we're just starting, maybe not with a high intensity, but just a low intensity get started to wake up the joints. Exhale as you pull. Exhale as you pull. You got it. Now, if you need more intensity, you just grab more of that band and you pull down and you exhale and exhale. Now, as we do this, our knees are soft and the abdominals are gently pulling down the ribs. You can shake out any tension. And Michelle, I'm just gonna have us do a few more because the girls just popped in. It'll just make us stronger. 5, 4, 3, good, 2, and then let that go and take a little roll with your shoulders. As a matter of fact, keep going. I'm going to just take off this one so you can see what my shoulders are doing better. And then we're going to take the band behind us around the shoulder blade. Palms are up. Exhale, push out. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, take 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. Roll through your shoulders and then take your band kind of wide because this is for flexibility. Go up and back. And nothing should hurt when you do this. This is for stretching, mobility. That's it. You're able to keep your body the same without wiggling around the band, and that's how we know we've got it. Now find a place that feels so good. 5, 4, 3, this is so good for posture. 2, opening the chest and the shoulders, and 1, and let that go. Perfect. Grab your band, step on the band with 1 or 2 feet in the middle, and I'm going to do a bend on one elbow and then the other. Yeah, and try that out. Exhale, and your knees are soft. And exhale. Good. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, you got it. And the bands, you can go higher than you can with a weight and still feel resistance. So 13, 13, 14, 14, looking good. Chest and shoulders are open. So you're also keeping those shoulder blades down the back with some muscles called the serratus anterior, lower traps. 17, so we're building strength below the shoulder blades or building endurance. 2 more. 19, 19, 20, and 20. Now step out and then find one of the places that felt like an amazing stretch back there. So somewhere like a Y or a T, lift up through your crown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Hold on, and then your palms are up, and then you wrap your palms. Your elbows are by your side. You're going to open up like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now relax that. You can just get some movement, some circles in your shoulders. Perfect. Take your hands overhead in front. Now, see how the hand's just a little bit lower than your shoulder height, and then you pull to your sternum. It's exhale, exhale, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and see if you can take 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Lower that. Take a little shoulder roll. Take one, put it behind you. Your other hand is at your low back. Press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, back of the arm. 13 is working. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, take that other side. Now your other hand goes low and it just stays put like an anchor. Your top arm pushes up, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, neck is soft. 7, 8. Good, belly pulls in a little bit. Exhale as you exert. Nice, knees are soft. 70. Exhale. Perfect. Let that go. Now take your hands kind of wide and then just find a stretch behind you. Feel a shoulder and a chest stretch. 5. This is also called the 3-way doorway stretch. Like if you're walking through a door jam, you can catch your hands on the door, and that's another way to do this stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now I'm gonna just encourage you, if you want to grab a sip of water, you can, but if after that you can just step on your band with 2 feet in the middle. In the very middle, your heels, and then your palms are facing your thighs, and pull up. Yes, and exhale, pull up. You got it, and then you're tall. So if it ends up that it's too hard, you just take one of your feet out to make it less resistance. Exhale, then you're gonna feel your shoulders, you can feel your biceps. Good. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Really good. All right, just let this band anywhere. Take your hands behind you and lift up your arms off your back. Good. And you're still tall. 5. Good. So you're making sure not to lean forward. 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale. Lower that down. All right. 1 band, 1 foot. So you're going to step on the band. Now this hand is gonna go out, or this arm, and just make adjustments. We're doing 15. So it gets something that feels like you're fatigued towards the final reps, but you can do it. 4, 5, 6, and you're keeping your whole body stable. 7, your knees soft. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, good, neck soft. 13, 14, and 15. Other side. Step on that band. Go out with your whole body stable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Other foot. Now your foot's on the band. You're going to go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. This is frontal raise. 7, these shoulder muscles. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. 13, 14, and 15. All right, try the other foot. All right, you're going to pull up. 1, 5, 6, 7. Good, right there. 8, 9. You got it. So Jean, we did 15 front raises on both sides. So whatever you want to do with that. Yeah, long elbow. And 15. And then we're going to take the hands, I know big wide, take it behind you and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and take another inhale. You got it. All right, the band, I'm going to take one more sip, but the band is going to come behind us. So if you'd like to take a sip, help yourself. Palms. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys are drinking a lot too. All right, pull forward and around. Now it's almost like you're doing a breaststroke. So I just had to grab more band to make it a little harder, but you reach your elbows pretty long here and out and around. Okay, go the other way and out. 4, 6, 7, 8. I love it. Okay, take the arms and put it behind you. All right, just shake out any tension. 5, 4, you can see I'm biasing the shoulder and chest stretches for good posture. Inhale. And then exhale, let that go. Let's just take if you want to sit, grab one. Let's take some calves. So I'm going to show you with the roller. That way you know you can have something for balance. But on the first set, you may not need it, but I'm going to show it because it is easier to get good form heels off the floor. And that way your ankles, you're making sure they don't go out. We're waking up the ankles, we're waking up the calves, waking up the feet. Yes, and you can just check your form really well. Knees soft, make sure your ribs are over your pelvis and you're not thrusting your knees forward or your hips forward. Now, I like this one because it does isolate. So take your left foot off the floor. You could wrap it behind your right heel or put it on top of your right foot. So one foot up, and it's really difficult to do these without something to hold on to because the form is important. So go up and without your heel kicking out. 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're also trying to make it slow and controlled. 9. Now do the other side, and your one foot, your right foot's on top or behind that heel of the left foot. Good, Jean. 2, slow and controlled. 3, especially the way down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. And then we're going to take the band on the floor and kind of, there's a little bend that's naturally going to happen in it, like crumpled. So not perfect. Just let it down in a pile. Yeah. Now take your right toes and spread them out. Pick up the band and see if you can pass it to your left hand. Drop the band, just crumple it. Find a fold, bend your toes around the fold and pull it up to your left hand. So you drop it, find a fold. Now look how your left foot is balancing, right? So you have a couple things going on. And lift up. Now your foot is holding on the whole time, so its arch is getting stronger. 5. And well, I prematurely let go. 6. We're going to do 10 on each side. And 7, 8. Don't fall over like your instructor. 9, 10. Now crumple it. There's going to be a high fold. Pick it up with your left foot and pass it. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Now you can slow it down so your arch is getting stronger, or endurance. Is one harder than the other? 8. Find the fold. 9 and 10. You got it. Very good. Lower that down and now get just about a 3 to 6 pound weight. And put the hands here, knees soft. Exhale up and elbows bent. And 2. And exhale 3. And exhale 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now lower your weights for a moment and act like your arms are clothes, shirt sleeves drying in some wind on a laundry string. 4, 3, clothesline. 2, inhale, and on your exhale, grab those same weights. And you're gonna watch me from the side. You see how my back is flat? I'm not rounding it like a cat. I'm kind of lifting up my booty and lifting up my chest, and then go out. And I'm going to show you this view. Good. So your knees are athletic. Your knees are bent, and your back is straight. So just make sure that's not happening. And I can see, Michelle, that looks good. Good. And you have this little softness in your knees, obviously, like a little force absorption ability. They're not locked backwards. Good. That's it. Good, Jean. You see how you're sticking your booty up? That's good. And your upper back lengthens. And that's rear deltoid. So that's one of those areas that when it's weak, it makes our shoulders round forward. So we are strengthening the back. Take 3, and just go to your height of your back. 2, and then 1. Now let that down. Again, you can take clothesline arms. 5, just sway. 4, and you can let that actually hit you like a qigong move. 3, 2, inhale. Good. And exhale. Now grab your weights, put them together behind your head, and you push up. Neck is soft. And 2, and 3, and 4. Good. Head is jawline's parallel to the forehead. To the floor. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Try 5 more if you can, but if you need to rest, stop at 15, 16, 17, it's behind you, 18, 19, and 20, and then take that down. Good. And then take your little arm sway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab those weights. Same thing, one more time. We're going to do a little raise out to the side like a T. And your knees are soft. When I say T, your arms are still just making sure they don't drift behind you. You can see them in your peripheral vision. You can see them in your peripheral vision. Out, 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 and exhale. And out, and out, and 4, and 3, 2. Now lower that down, take those down. Interlace your fingers behind you and go up. 5, 4, 3, yep, 2, and 1. And this is just a one-legged balance. So lift and spread your toes, and I'm going to count to 30. This strengthens the glute medius, which is really easily weakened with sitting. And to make it harder, your arms can go up. So we're going to just count to 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 29. Now, dynamic balance, arms out like a T. Now rotate away from your leg. And hold on to your hips if you'd like. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 10 more, 21, 25. Now on the 30, your arms are going to go back up, palms together, lower that hand. Gorgeous. Lift and spread your toes. Take that other foot up. Your arm goes up. Balance. 2, tree. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And then inhale. Now your arms could be out like a T. Now you can rotate away from the knee that's in the air. Your hands could go down. You're very tall. You're looking to the side. We're going to open up those arms like a T, face the front of the room, hands together. And that was the balance. Perfect. If you'd like a sip, grab a sip. Want to offer that you do push-ups. The reason I'm saying it now is because you may just want to do them on the wall or a counter. Now, if you want to do them on the floor, please do. I'm going to demonstrate them on the wall at first. So 15. Do it all, Jean. So just wherever. I just wanted to show it before people got down. You could bend your elbows and straighten. That was the, let me show a couple on each so you have a demo. And the other one could be that you're on the floor. And I'm also moving. You see my video. So keep going to 15. You're doing great. Ear in line with the shoulder. If you're on your knees, you're just above the kneecaps. And recover. Child pose. Now, there is a roller option you can do when you're ready. We're going to take a plank on a roller with your elbows down. So your plank on your roller with your elbows down is just going to be static for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now recover. We're going to do an inchworm, knees in and out, knees in and out. So go along and pull your knees under and back, knees under and back, knees under and back. Crunch like an inchworm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Now knees to the left corner straight, knees to the right corner straight, okay? So it's gonna be like a diagonal inchworm. Go plank, knees left, knees right, knees left. Okay, 5, 4, 3, let's do one more on each. And rest. This next one is going to have the hips lifting in the air like a pike. So you're up in a V. So elbows down, your rollers on your shins, lift your hips up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Woo! Now this time you're going to be piking to the corner instead of straight up to the corner and then to the other corner. So we'll do 10 here. Elbows down. Lift your hips to the corner and then plank. Corner. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and rest. Great job. Now we're going to take a swan with your elbows long. The roller's now on the other side. Put your legs back. Put your arms wide, kind of like you're making a Y. I like the pinky side of my hand down as well. The thumb is up, the thumb pinky's down. Belly pulls up. Now lift up and down, and just start low if you need to. And then if you feel like you're warming up, or as you're warming up, go a little higher. And you're never forcing the height. I mean, really, the more important is that your upper back starts lifting off the floor. Even just the first few inches is more upper back, which is the part most people have rounded if they don't do something. Pinky down, and up, lift up. Inhale. Now just soften through the neck, lifting up, lifting up. You got it. Let's do 3 more. Good. And it's okay, go feel your triceps too, the back of your arm. It's really nice. Now we're going to hold this next one up and hold. 10, 9, 8. Good, Betty. Look how strong your arms look. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. And then this is a nice way to recover because we're going to add on, but if you need a child's pose, you can recover child's pose. This is just a knee sway. Okay. We're going to lower the legs down and then put your arms wide, lift up. Now let your left hand press and then go to the right, press, 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 and press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now both arms on and lift up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down. Okay, great. Now if you want to take a child's pose, take it. Next soft, you can even put your arms on top. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then lower. Now, still working a core, we'll call it the core because it's more than just the abs. It's the side here we're gonna add on, so let your roller be sideways. If you need to sit, please help yourself. Elbow down. I hiked in an area with bighorn sheep yesterday and did more hiking to keep following them, so I can tell I'm a little thirsty this morning, and did a kayak sailboat to get there, and big winds came, so I can tell I'm thirstier today. So I'm just going to cue some more drinks today. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This is great. 4, 3. Lift up a little bit higher, Jean, in your hip. 2. Yep. Now lower with care in your shoulder. Flip sides. Do this side. Elbow down. I like to double the mat at least twice on this, plus the carpet. So just make sure that arm's comfy. Go up when you're ready. Now hold 10. Good. Nice, Betty. Now 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take another inhale. And exhale, lower down. Perfect. Now it's a back plank. If you don't want to do that, just rest for a minute or do a child's pose or bound angle. This is the other side, the other plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. I like it, Michelle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower your hip. Good. Now, watch this. It's kind of like what we've been doing in mat class. Go down to only where your feet don't leave the roller. Now I'm going to show the full one in a minute. That may be your place, but if you'd like, bend the knees and come down. Lift up and push it away. Isn't that cool? Bend the knees. Good. And I'm going to double up my mat on the spine today. Exhale over. Now it's like you are just gently stretching your legs, and then you bend and you stretch your arms overhead. And then you exhale, stretch forward over your legs. Good, and then you inhale and come back. Let's do another one like that, and then we're gonna add on. Okay, when you're down, push your legs away from you. Take your arms overhead. Exhale, bend your knees. Then crunch. And then extend. And exhale, crunch. And extend. And crunch. And extend. And crunch. And extend. So we just changed up how we're doing the abs. It's very similar to what we do on the other mat days, what we've been doing the last 2 weeks, but it's a little harder. Crunch everything in. All right, let's take 2 more. Exhale, crunch. And 1 more. And crunch. Now, let's really slow count. 20. 1, move a little. 2, move a little. 3, move a little. Good. 4, move a little. 5, and you can push your roller out at the same time that you're rolling your spine back. 7, 8, 9, it's harder, right? 10, 11, yeah, 12, 13, a little bit, 14, a little bit, 15, 16, 17, good, Betty, 18, 19, big stretch. Woo! Now walk the roller underneath your feet and your knees until your knees are bent. Now curl up and down, and curl up and down, and curl up, up, up. Now either do that again or just do this with 1 foot. On the roller it's a lot harder. 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let that foot down and go up and down. And then lower that little foot and rest. Now your hands go to your ankles and let your knees wide. Little bound angle. If you want to rock, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then like a happy baby here, feet soles towards the sky, bend the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. Perfect. Now we're going to get those weights. I know they may be behind you, but the ones that I'll show you, you can do a fly with while you're lying down. So grab the weights somewhere between 3 and 10 probably. Let your head down. I need to move my camera. No, it's okay. So act like you're hugging a tree that's above your chest. Open up and exhale. Yep. And Michelle, you like these usually. Yeah, open and 2. So I like what we're doing. We're not letting the wrist and the hands touch the floor. It may be that your upper arm touches, but I really want the shoulders safe and the wrist straight and the elbows. So you just hug a tree out, fly and back in. Touch the ribs towards the mat with your abdominals. Use your abs to push your ribs down to the mat. Okay. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that down, and you can take a full body stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just walk your roller a little bit long so it's underneath your calves, or your ankles, I should say. Now, let me move my hands so you can see me. Lift up. It's kind of like bridge, but it's long. Lift up and lower. You see I'm lifting my booty. Lift up. You should feel your hamstrings and your glutes, and lower. Lift up and lower. And exhale, up and lower and up and lower. Glutes. 6, your knees are still soft. They're not backwards bending. 7, elevate, levitate. 8, good, take 2 more. 9, take 1 more. 10. Beautiful. And now bring your right leg up and just feel a stretch. If you want to use your band to stretch out your leg, you can. Hold that hamstring. And now the other side. Hamstring stretch. Take another inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Now take those same weights that we had a moment ago, and we'll just do one more of these. You can actually put your feet on top of the roller. It's almost like a push-up, but you're doing a chest press. You're gonna bend your elbows like a field goal post. Inhale and exhale. And it may be that you need a little heavier weight. I'm just gonna have us do 20 here. 4, exhale, 5. The weights might touch at the top. 6, good. Inhale and exhale. 7, the ribs are touching the floor. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, let's let that down. And if you need, take a sip. I want to hit the IT band. So it's basically like a side plank that you're in. Put the side, put the there. The feet are kind of staggered here at first. Actually, not staggered, 1 foot forward. So they're just get up. What's wrong? Let's go up to the IT. Okay, now this foot is kind of helping you keep some weight off the IT in case it's a really sensitive area, which for a lot of people it is. And lift up your hip so it's on that roller sideways. Let the roller down lower. Do you see that, Jean? Oh, you don't have, okay, or you can take a hamstring stretch and take the leg across. Is that good? Okay, 10, 9, 8. Good. There you go. Good. And inhale. And then let's take the other side. We'll touch some muscles here. Take that roller underneath your hip. The other foot kind of helps you balance it. And just hit it. We'll just hit about 20 rolls. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. You might go forward 2 or back, just sort of getting the top. All right. Okay. And you can take a hip stretch. Let me show you one of 2 things you can do. Do you see how you're figure 4? That's your choice. Or pick up your roller and do the hip stretch on top of the roller and roll out the hip. Yeah, either one. From sacrum to greater trochanter. That a girl. Nice, Betty. Back and forth, back and forth. Yep. Michelle, am I sensing that you can feel this one? Yeah. You you can kind of go out wide, like right there. I've got that greater trochanter, that bone. There's a lot of attachments there. So usually that's a juicy spot. The piriformis, that whole from hip to sacrum is good. 5, 4, 3, good, 2. You see how you can change how you sit and where you put your weight as to how intense it is and how you move your leg. Good. Let's take an inhale and then let's go to the other ankle or thigh. Roll. So you're in a hip stretch. Oh, let's see. It's gonna feel different on one side. So just what do you notice? Maybe you may feel the same. A lot of people feel one side's a little tighter. Go to that bone, the greater trochanter, go to the sacrum. You could sit up more and get more weight on it. See, manipulate where your weight is, and that's going to manipulate how much pressure. Ooh, different areas, right? Sometimes you don't know till you start rolling it out either. And yeah, there you go. Good, Betty. Experiment. 10. I know I've got this place kind of low on my hip I'm going to get right now because it's like kind of, I just touched it in the hip and you find out new things. So just try it. 10. But I didn't know it was bothering me. So if you have a place you didn't know was bothering you, that's good. You're ahead of like a really chronic thing that could have happened. 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale. And 1. Now you can either do the bridge pose, just lie on your back and lift your hips. That's a great little back extension. Or you can put your upper back on top and roll out your upper back with your foam roller. Back and forth. Can do in a back bend here. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Good. And then, Jean, if you want to take a rotation, I'm going to cue us in a lat stretch. So you can do this one, Jean, if you'd like. And I want to, guys, if you have a roller, let's get that lat. It's such a nemesis area. It can create shoulder and shoulder and back issues. Such a good area. So, Jean, you'll hold that side. We're all going to do a count of 10, 9, back of your shoulder, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, let's hit the other side. Yep. Good, and keep the breath. One side may be different than the other. Back, forth. Look. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, you're going to lie down on that roller. We're going to put our head at one end, our sacrum at one, and just open up the shoulders and the chest. Yep, Jean, open up, palms up. There you go. Or if you want to put a a block underneath your hip, that's a good one too. So basically, it's just a way to kind of let go, relax through your arms, relax through your chest. Those of you that have a roller, you can open up your knees. This is also a way to do an inner thigh. Jean, you usually like that block, which is a great sacral release. Good. Relax here. Chest and shoulders open. This is such a good posture. Stretch. Knees open. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now either stay here, or if you can take a quad stretch, add that. If you cannot take one here, you can just roll on your side and take your hand in your foot and do a sideline quad stretch. So yes, either way. Perfect. Okay, perfect. And either one, your ribs are pulling down, your pubic bone's pulling up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now the other side. Good. Hold on to that foot or that ankle. Pull the ribs down. Pull the pubic bone up. Seven, 3, 2, and 1. Now on this next one, if you'd like to put your feet on the wall, you can do that, 30 seconds or a minute. You can also just lie flat on your back for Shavasana. But this is such a good way to get some release to those vessels. And just let your hands go on your belly and let your inhale come in through your nose and expand your belly. And then relax. Expand your belly. And relax. Inflate. And let it go. And again. Just imagine the breath is breathing you. You have no form. You're just the breath. Keep releasing tension as you're here. When you're ready, allow the fingers and the toes to continue to wake up, to wiggle, and take your time to start coming towards a seated position. Your hands can go over your heart and just take a moment to quiet your mind again and notice how you feel in your body. Notice how you feel in your mind, how you feel in your nervous system, the breath. Notice how good it feels when you've taken care of yourself and that you bring your focus inside without expectation, without judgment. You just are. It's as if you're observing yourself from a third-party witness standpoint. And take a moment to set an intention for continued peace during your day so that whenever you feel out of harmony and any discord, you know that you can come back to this tool in your toolbox, close the eyes, and bring the focus inside on your breath to calm the body again. And know that you're worth it to take that time. And then whenever you're ready, let your eyes come back into the room with much care and appreciation. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for joining me. Good job. I hope you feel great. You did so good. Strong and flexible.